Hi, if I can just ask you what your name is.
Tatiana Sanchez.
And Tatiana, whereabout do you live?
I live Preston Park, Brighton, so Brighton and Hove, that area.
Okay. And what do you do for a living?
I work on TV, so I work for a local Brighton television station called Latest TV, and that's currently what I'm doing. I just did my Masters and now I've gone straight onto this, so yeah, happy.
Okay, good. And tell me a little bit about how you felt about your teeth before you had this quick straightening of teeth procedure done. How did you feel about things before?
A little bit shy about my teeth, I would say. I wasn't born with the worst teeth. It wasn't that I had, one sticking out here and one out there. It wasn't anything to do with that, but I think they were a bit overcrowded and I felt a little bit self-conscious, so I would always try to do a kind of a minimal smile rather than a big beaming smile, which I think has really changed now. But yeah, before I felt a little bit embarrassed. If there were photos taken, I wouldn't want to smile as much as I do now, so that gave me a lot more confidence now.
Good. And so if somebody was suggesting taking selfies or joining you with a selfie, how would you feel about that before?
Before, probably a bit shy, like I said, yeah, and knowing that I couldn't or didn't want to smile as much as maybe the person next to me because I had that self-consciousness about it, but now I don't have that problem.
Okay, that's great. And how do you feel now about having had your teeth straightened? What's it done for you work-wise and personality-wise?
Confidence-wise, I think is the most important, because I think for me, one of the first things I look at is teeth. You can't help it. People smile, they talk to you, and you look at people's mouths when they're talking to you. So, you're paying attention. Not only do you make eye contact, but you're also talking to the person. So, now I'm really happy. I have straight white teeth. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, and I like to smile as much as possible, and especially being in front of the camera, it's given me a lot more confidence, definitely.
And do you think it'd give other people confidence as well, whose teeth are a bit crowded or gappy or whatever, having them straightened, do you think it will help them?
Yeah, I think having them straightened without having a metal wire in front of your teeth as well is not going to put people off. So I personally wore them overnight or even throughout the day. I wore them and they're see-through, so you don't see them, so it's not like wearing a big train track, which I know lots of people wear, and they're very good as well, but the plus side to this is that it's see-through and you don't have to feel self-conscious about having metal in front of your teeth. So, yeah.
So having these treatments and being able to do this in 3 to 6 months is a big plus as well, isn't it? You used to take years to do some of these treatments, but 3 to 6 months is pretty good, isn't it? Is that a big factor?
To have your teeth different in 3 to 6 months, I know a few people who have had this already, and they're like, they can't believe it. 3 to 6 months, and usually people have to wait maybe 1-2 years. Exactly. Well, maybe 2 years. So to have it done that quickly is life-changing.
Yeah, absolutely. And using these little new techniques that we've got with the little brackets and so on, like you said, instead of it being train tracks, now we put little brackets on that are ceramic and tooth-coloured, and the wires, in fact, are tooth-coloured. So that's a big factor for people, isn't it? They'd hate to go around and look like, is it Ugly Betty?
Well, it is Ugly Betty. At the end of the day, you're going to come out with a beautiful smile anyway, but the fact is that would put people off. So having this brace or retainer type thing to move your teeth within 3 to 6 months, and nobody really has to know, it can just happen like that, is definitely a positive factor.
Big plus for you, isn't it? And I think for a lot of other people. So you'd have no hesitation in saying to other people that are stepping away from the camera, standing at the back of the group, worried about selfies, hey, get on and get it done. It's only 3 to 6 months and it doesn't show really.
Go and get it done. It's worth your time. It's not embarrassing to wear them, and it'll be done before you know it. You'll be saying in January, I just had these in, and by summer you can have a perfect smile. So
great. Yeah. Thank you very much, Tatiana from the Latest TV in Brighton.
Thank you.